Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Another day, another video, and today is going to be a really short, simple video, but I just wanted to show you guys something that I got and something that I wanted to do, and maybe if you want to learn how to do it, or maybe you're having trouble doing it, then this video should help you out. And there's a diesel Ford Excursion passing by. Always makes me think it's a UPS truck or FedEx truck. Always gets my hopes up, you know, waiting for a package, but no. But yes, here we are with the 535i. This is going to be the second mod, I guess you could say, to this. But today we are going to be installing LED reverse lights. And you might notice, yes, these are LED reverse lights, but they are black and you do see them. And they're just not the prettiest. They do work, actually. Well, they didn't work until I got my BIMR code. I actually got an OBD Link CX. Great little OBD port to connect my phone, my Samsung S22 Ultra, to the car using BIMR code. And through BIMR code, I could actually turn on LED reverse lights so that I won't get a code for it. So you can do that with any light on the BMW, which is just amazing. If you have a car and you get lights, you know how annoying it is. The Volvo, for example, my Volvo C30, which just recently I sold, wow, the pains that I went through to get a bulb on that thing, unreal, absolutely unreal. That thing was such a nightmare. But this thing, you can literally just tell the car, okay, I have an LED light, don't give me an error. That's it. It's that simple. So I've already done that. I have LEDs right now. They're beautiful. They look amazing, but you can see them right there. And I don't know. I'm kind of picky on that kind of stuff. I'm I'm trying to be a perfectionist. So today we got these. I just got these on Amazon. These are, I guess, Sirius LED, but yes, the reason that I got these is because they are chrome, or at least mostly chrome, so that they really won't stand out just as much as these, because these are kind of an eyesore if you really look at them, and since the bottom is reflective, obviously you see it like twice, so it's not awesome, but these will definitely fix that. So it's a really simple install, super cool, and I'll show you guys how to do it right now. Not really a tutorial or a how-to, but just kind of like, you know, doing it with me, because I like it when you guys join me whenever I walk my car. Really fun. And also, I got another package for the car. That's for another video. But yes, let's get right into it. Before we do, also, I just want to show you guys that with the BIMR code, I have a lot of cool new features. So for example, one of my favorites is with the key. You couldn't do this before, but with the key, you can unlock and hold it, and all of the windows and everything will roll down. Check it out, including the sunroof. Super cool. And also, I can lock the mirrors, or I can fold mirrors with a lock. Look at that. Same thing with the windows. If I lock it, everything goes right up. But yeah, now, finally, I have folding mirrors, and I can unlock it, mirrors fold out. Then I can hold it just a little bit to lock the mirrors. It's awesome. I love it. It's the little things that I love. And then I've also, you know, messed around with the inside, the interior, the lighting and everything. And God, I love BIMR code. Everyone needs, if you have a BMW, get BIMR code. It's a must-have. But yes, let's install these lights. I'm taking too long. Let's do it. All I'm going to be using is a Phillips head screwdriver and a flathead screwdriver. Flathead is kind of optional, just kind of to like pry out the little, I guess you could call them connectors, pins, things. I don't know. And this is to remove the actual screws. They're little plastic screws. But yes, let's open up the trunk. Let's see if I can open it with my foot, because it's kind of temperamental, you know. Yeah, it worked. Awesome. Okay. So, there's the box that I'm talking about for another video. So inside here, you can see that there are 10 of these little plastic screws holding the actual fabric of the trunk in place. So some people recommend removing the entire thing. I think that's overkill. You don't really need to. Honestly, what I've noticed is that you only need to remove these 1, 2, 3, 4, and that'll give you enough space to just pop this out and be able to access the light in here. So I'm just gonna pop out, well, I guess I'll do both sides at once so you guys can see what it looks like. So yes, really quickly, these are the little screw thing. Oh shoot. These are the little screw things. They're just plastic little screws and they go in here. And you really don't need to screw them back in. You can just like pop them back in. To remove them, you do have to unscrew them, and I just screwed myself over. Also, I didn't say this in my previous video, two of the previous videos, what I want to do with the car. Basically, and I'll say this in some other videos as well, in case, you know, some people watch this one and not the others, or vice versa. For this car, I want to make this just like an OEM plus build. Not really a build, but kind of like, you know, to my liking, an OEM plus style BMW, right? I don't want to put crazy aftermarket wheels. I don't really want to do anything wild and outrageous. I want it to be clean. I want it to be nice, and I want it to be daily drivable. So, you know, I'll put on maybe a front splitter, rear diffuser, a little lip spoiler, definitely an exhaust in the future, because this engine sounds amazing. So I'll definitely be doing all of that. Maybe some, you know, some other stuff, maybe some performance stuff, intake and stuff. But yes, this is just gonna be basically an OEM plus type of build. That's because, you know, that's just what I want to do, right? So maybe in the future, if I get sponsored or anything, or I get a lot bigger, then definitely I will try doing some more outrageous, crazy builds, because I have quite a few ideas, but, you know, I can't execute them because my trees don't really grow money. So yeah, that's what it is. But yeah, OEM plus for this car, and I hope you guys are into that, and I hope you guys will support that. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, just letting y'all know. All right, I got these 8 little screws out. I can pop this off on this side, and on this side. Oh, okay, I forgot one. Okay, there, that was easy. Now we can see that this right here, if you open this up, this right here is the actual bulb housing. It's just 2 little like clips, so you can, what I like to do is just unclip this side first. You can barely see the clip right there. Unclip it first, pull it off on that side, and then, this is hurting my hands. You unclip this side, and then the whole thing just falls out. There we go. You got the 2 bulbs, and this one right here up top is the LED bulb. So I'm just gonna take this out. This is the old, well, new old, but this is the LED that I had in, and it's very noticeable, and I don't like it. So let me get the new bulbs. I have the new bulbs, so let's open them up. Wow, they are a lot bigger, but they'll be less noticeable. At least that's the intention, that's what I hope. But yeah, let's open this. The weird and not so great thing about these bulbs is that they only go in right one way. For some reason, I've noticed, if you put them in the wrong way, they just don't work. So it's trial and error. At, you know, you have a 50% chance of getting it right, and it's pretty annoying, but hopefully I get this in right the first try. Now I got the bulb. I'm gonna find this, and yeah, like I said, it only goes in right. Well, it goes in both ways, but it's only right one way. So I'm just gonna guess this way, I guess. Push it in. There we go. That's a nice solid click. And I'm gonna try to line up the bulbs and the holes. Clip the right, or the inside side first, and then clip this side. There we go. I'm just gonna put this back as best as I can for now. There we go. Yes, I know it's not perfect, but I'm just gonna close the trunk lid, and I'm going to test the bulbs, or the bulb, see if it works. After reviewing the footage, I can confirm that it works, and it looks very nice, very nice. So here is the comparison, at least so you know. I will let, okay, I'll concede it's not perfect. It's not 1000% perfect, but it is a lot better. Here's the other one. It's, yeah, you can just see the hole and everything, and it's quite big. Or not, sorry, it's not quite big. It's just, you know, it's black and yellow, and it doesn't really fit. But here, you can see it a lot less. It blends in much more with like the little, I guess, the chrome surroundings and the reflectiveness, this stuff. So yeah, I think it looks a lot better. You guys let me know what you think. I would really like to know what you guys think. But yeah, I think this looks a lot better than this. But yeah, time to put this one in. All right, well, it looks like everything went well. I checked the video, and yeah, it works, and it looks really nice. I'll ask my dad or my mom, or I don't know, just to help me out so I can see it in person. But yes, that's pretty much it. So now it's time to really finish it. I just gotta put back the little 8 little screws that I took out, and then we're done. So let me do that real quick. Well, that seems to do it. That's about it. Yes, again, this wasn't really a tutorial or a how-to, although I did say that and then proceed to show you how to do it. But regardless, this was, you know, just a little, just working on the car kind of video. I am pumping out videos, or I'll try to pump out as many videos as I can, but I'm starting out slowly. You know, I've just ordered a few parts, the typical, you know, BMW and, you know, mainly M Sport kind of things. They're coming. Videos will come to the channel. But yes, guys, thank you for watching. If you liked it, subscribe. If you didn't, don't subscribe. I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you if you made it this far, and hopefully I'll catch you guys again. Take care.